So last Saturday, my friends and I decided to host a neighborhood garage sale. You know, just your average attempt to get rid of old waffle irons, 7 mismatched mugs, and the emotional baggage we'd all collected since 2020. Things started off pretty chill, except for one oddity. Mr. Jenkins, our 80-year-old neighbor with a mustache so powerful it could block out the sun, wheeled over a vintage lawnmower and plopped it right in the middle of our stuff. He just winked and said, "Try not to lose this one, kids," which, in hindsight, was probably a warning and not a joke. Well, as the morning wore on, people came and went, and things started getting a little hectic. Between haggling over Beanie Babies and my friend Greg's attempt to sell his lightly used scented candles, they smelled like regret. I lost track of the inventory. That's when this hipster guy in suspenders sauntered up, took one look at Mr. Jenkins' lawnmower, and said, "This is exactly the kind of ironic yard tool I need to complete my indie band's aesthetic." I shrugged, pocketed a crisp 20, and off he went, pushing the mower down the sidewalk like he was leading a parade for the Society of Quirky Collectors. About an hour later, Mr. Jenkins came back, whistling the tune from Jeopardy! And asked where his special mower was. I told him it had been sold to a very enthusiastic man with a beard that could host its own podcast. Mr. Jenkins turned pale, then sprinted, hobbled at a brisk pace, down the street after the buyer, shouting, "Stop. That's not a mower, that's my lounge chair." We all just stood there, slack-jawed, as he explained that his vintage mower was actually a cleverly disguised lawn chair that unfolded to reveal a fully stocked minibar, complete with tiny umbrellas and a flask shaped like a garden gnome. So now, somewhere in town, there's a guy who thinks he bought a retro mower, but is about to discover he can't cut grass with it, unless he plans on trimming his lawn with a martini. Turns out, the only thing that was getting mowed that day was Mr. Jenkins' spirits.